Second time. Hi guys, we're live.
It's fucking live.
It's fucking live. This is Corinne, everybody.
What's going on?
We are catching up. We have not seen each other since, I want to say 2 years, but
2
that's
years.
nuts. Are you kidding me?
That was the last time I did live.
Oh my gosh. But I will say the reason why, it was perfect for us to catch up right now and do another Facebook Live is because we support each other on social media, right? And your story is one of the most inspiring ones that I can remember.
My story, your story.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that from both sides, but I will tell you why your story stands out to me. It's because you literally went from nothing. Like, I remember with like financially, and you were starting up a business, and I don't know if you mind sharing, but you just did whatever it took.
Oh, it's people joining.
Yeah, hi everybody, hi, and hi to all the replay viewers. I'm just jumping right into it because I'm really hyper right now, and I'm feeling good.
This is crazy.
I just want to go right into it.
This is live right now.
Yes, I love doing live because it's so interactive. Hi Angelina, thank you for the lovely hearts.
What's up, Angelina?
I see y'all. But yeah, your story sticks out because I remember you sharing how you came here from a different country, and you literally wanted to help your parents.
Buy my mom and
your
daddy
mom.
a house.
Yes. Your parents a house, and you did whatever it took. And I remember you saying you maxed out all the credit cards, you didn't freaking care. And your first business was a taekwondo center, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you share that with them a little bit? See, this is a proud moment.
I don't like talking about myself, but especially people I don't really know.
Yes, but if you could give a gift to the world, right? Like we were talking about how my gift to the world is self-love, because that's if you had self-love for yourself, imagine what that would look like for you. Imagine how much more confident you would be, right? You would appear. Everyone has a different vision of what it looks like.
Yeah.
For myself, it's bubbly, confident,
your
and
energy,
powerful.
Yeah, your energy's fucking out there. You're just, and then I think more people should feel it and hear it. That's why just connecting with you, just seeing you on, because I've been watching your stuff on here. Sometimes I jump on and I'll engage in the conversation, but your energy's off the fucking hook. You're out there, and then you have to serve the world by sharing that with more people.
Yeah.
And it's all the people watching are lucky to have you in their life, and I'm lucky to be here to connect.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because when I first heard your story, I was just wow, that's inspiring. But anyways, yeah, his mission was to buy your parents a house, and you literally I'm just the mental.
I don't think it was to buy the house. That's not really the goal. It was just your story. Your parents are also. You guys migrated, right?
Yes, my parents migrated over here. They
So we all have the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
It's just for me, I was 12, so I can remember it.
Yes.
And having them leave everything
yes.
behind, you're like, fuck, man, I better fucking win.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, but damn, yeah.
Yeah, so I think one thing I'm trying to get other people to do is just to really dominate whatever the fuck they're trying to do. Excuse my F, I should.
No, I cuss on here all the time, so you're allowed to be. See, my thing is being raw and real.
Oh, okay.
No filter.
So more F's.
People can judge all they want. But we're gonna be ourselves here.
So I think everybody has a gift. You have a gift of just being raw. Especially after your surgery, I'm like, man, this chick is fucking out there and going. I'm like, what the, and just like you said, raw. And I'm like, man, you got some. Your courage it's incredible. For people to experience that, that right there alone will change someone's life, because most people are afraid to fucking make a decision where to go to dinner, or
sometimes
what
I still
color,
struggle with that, but yeah.
or what color shirt to wear or something. And you're over here fucking just like a train. Let's go, and that's impressive. I think you should be applauded for that.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's real talk, But in terms of people, so my passion is to get people to follow something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's hella people out here.
Yeah, they're just some people checking in, leaving. But watch the replay because
Cool.
Literally, I didn't have anything planned for this talk except to have a conversation,
Yeah.
and it's always about something inspiring, which is just sharing things that we went through.
Connecting.
You know, but I just kind of want to circle back into. It's not necessarily about buying your parents a house. It's just you were 12, so you remember migrating here, and you're like, I better fucking win.
You have to.
So
otherwise I'm a punk. You sacrifice everything, and then and I just fold my cards. Tripping, we have to. But then you have to like double down and 10x all that.
Yes.
How do you do that? You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah. So
you need other people to do it.
Yeah.
So how do you do it? You connect with people, and then you multiply your efforts
in
whatever you're doing. So whatever everybody's passionate about.
10x. You gotta
go hard.
You
whatever
gotta
it is.
go.
But you gotta have the balls to pull the trigger and go for it, and not even think about will I fail. What happens. You figure it out.
Yes, and I feel like
the only way to fail is not to do it, right?
Right. And I feel like there has to be like this energy, this like huge motivating factor where it's, I feel like it's life or death that pulls someone to really, because, right, if we take a look around in our community, there's only like maybe very few rare percentage of people who you're actually seeing them like being consistent with something and actually breaking through those fears and just doing it. You're talking about just like, I'm not gonna even second guess, I'm just gonna freaking do it.
Yeah.
And for you, what I'm hearing is like, what the heck? Yeah, like my parents sacrificed all this stuff, and
you just,
that pulled you to do something, no matter what it took.
You gotta dig as deep as you can. Like parents is like you're the first layer, and then maybe like your loved ones and your parents, that's the second layer. And then how do you go beyond that? So like your grandparents, that's like, so I try to tap into that energy.
Wow. Okay, that's very wow.
So like with you, if it's okay, like
go ahead.
What do we need? I mean, we just need a roof. We need to make enough money to do this and that, drive a nice car, whatever. Whatever. Right?
Whatever your needs are, everyone's different.
And then your parents, you don't want to disappoint your parents. So if you're connected or you still have a good relationship, right? You're trying to do that. But then that you can still get comfortable.
Oh yeah,
with that.
I can relate to this.
Yeah. But then what if you tap into to another level of energy to where it's like your grandparents? They're not even alive. They're not even here. For me, they're not here, right? Now it's like shit. What did you go through to get to where you were? For my parents to be born, for me to be here to live life that I live. So me fucking it up right now, I'm not just disappointing myself, my parents, I'm disappointing you. That you tap into that, and then you can't ever access that, so you're just like that's a forever fire.
Wow. So that's the forever fire.
Yeah, you go deep. Because his thing was let's go to America. That was his thing.
Yes.
So that seed was planted when I wasn't even alive. So you tap into that, you gotta be a fucking punk.
And if not, I'm thinking it'll just die. Or because if you don't, I get what you. So yours is like generation, and I don't know, the word legacy comes up in my head right now when you say that. So what are you hoping to leave behind then? That's I feel like, I mean.
Yeah, I never think about that.
Okay.
But then I don't know. I think. Well, you're
talking about generations. That's why I'm curious if it falls into that category of like leaving behind something, because then your grandparents did something, and then you, and then you.
I think just really having an opportunity and creating a better life for my kids, and then who I'm around with. I think that'd probably be it. But I don't know. I'm so action driven like you. You're like a powerhouse. You're like a train. Really. So a lot of times we don't even think about 10 years or what there's so much happening that I don't know when
I
try to be present
relate
and
to that exactly.
But I think it's important to stop and be like, okay, where am I going? I mean, we know where we're going, right? But like to really step back and be like, okay, what do I want, a 20-year goal? I don't know, that's tough for me.
You know what? No, same here, and that's okay. Because would you say there are a lot of people out there who do talk about goals? Not saying that it's bad. But my thing is, okay, so when I got my surgery and learning about pre-cancer and stuff, it's like if I die tomorrow, would my goals matter? So it made me think, okay, it's the answer And what's giving me such a fulfilling, meaningful life is the present talk, like living in the present.
Yeah.
Like I've released everything that hasn't happened. And all of a sudden life got simpler.
I like that.
I released everything that hasn't happened because now you're tied to it, and then now you're like, if it doesn't happen, then I'm freaking disappointed.
I like that.
So I released that. It was the craziest thing. It was like, okay, it was releasing like being pregnant, and then it was releasing like ever getting married. I just like you release the little things, and then you start releasing more of the bigger things. So now your brain, your mind can like has that space to just let go of more now, and now you're just super grateful. So I have my parents. I have myself. I have all this growth that I learned that's helping me to move forward. I have like the greatest friends on the freaking planet. What do I have to complain about?
Well,
I have a job that's keeping me afloat. You know,
when you do that, like you don't have any garbage attached to you. When you do that, so you're like a fresh being. So whoever is going to be in your life is like, fuck. You know, I mean, you're not any garbage attached to you. Everybody does, like we all do. You know?
We all do. And there's things that I'm still working on, but overall, right? Like, let's just say I have a negative thought. Like, I just got a freaking parking ticket. Of course, I'm having a moment like, fuck!
Yeah.
You know, but then, see, it depends where you take your mind right when that happens. Would you agree some people, that one thing can just make their day? Like, okay, today's gonna suck because I got the parking ticket. Like, I decided that today just sucks, officially.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just got a speeding ticket. Like,
you did?
Fuck.
So I'm curious about your process. Okay, well that's a perfect example. Like, where'd you go? Where'd you go with your
I think the gift
emotions?
of being alive is you have to experience emotions. And the one thing that I chase is memorable moments of experience. That's my biggest thing. So like going on trips and experiencing things you've never done before, I think is the biggest thing the biggest gift we can give ourselves is to experience something new and fresh. Because if you think of something, what was the last thing that you remembered? It was like, wow, I hold that dear to my heart.
It would be, since it's Mother's Day, I would say my mom being really understanding lately.
So it was a little breakthrough there.
A breakthrough there because I decided to change my behavior with my mom.
Look at that.
And slowly, you guys, my mom saw that I was making an effort to not argue with her anymore.
Yeah.
So she started putting in some effort. So the most meaningful, actually, you know what? So from that, and then last night was really meaningful because I just decided to text her. We just had this like awesome conversations with like emojis and stuff. It was crazy. I was like, this is so great. I've never had this with my mom.
That's cool. So it's new and it's different.
Yeah, it's new and it's different and it's fresh.
And you remember it.
Yeah, and I totally remember it.
And that makes you feel alive. So like what I chase is that feeling of being alive. And I think the only time where we feel alive for me is when I can experience something different.
Okay.
And to experience that, we have to have the balls to pull it off and do it and go out there and pull the trigger and go on the trip by yourself or whatever the hell it is. Right?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because when you do that, then 20 years later down the road, you're having a conversation like this, and you're sharing your life, and say, man, this time I did this. Oh, I remember this moment I felt like this, and I had goosebumps when I did. And maximizing that to me, that's one of my biggest.
That totally makes sense because we want to feel good, right?
I'm gonna try and chase that.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Even from like, what do you think about like even like small things like for example, like experience a completely different conversation that you've ever had with someone that you're usually arguing with, like that's something, right? Aside from the trips and the awesome stuff.
Yeah. Well, not even the awesome trip stuff.
Yeah.
Just even starting a business and losing money, or or starting a new venture and having it not work out, or even the negatives are memorable experiences.
Oh heck yes, the negative painful moments.
Yeah.
You will remember that.
Absolutely. So so it's not just like those the fancy trips. Or it's not about that at all. It's something like this. Like this will be memorable. Why? Because this is not the conversation that you typically have on a day-to-day. So that will change my way of thinking, and that's why I'm so open to it. But you gotta have the courage to initiate into that, so we can kind of broaden ourselves a little bit.
Yes. So talking about new experiences, what was the last new experience you've experienced? What's the last new experience that you experienced?
Last new experience that I experienced.
Yeah.
How far back?
And as far as you can remember, like it could be
like yesterday.
It could be from yesterday. It could be from last week. It could be like last month, last year, whatever.
Last new
experience you can think of. Yeah.
I got a
Hi, Lisa.
dog.
Hi,
I got a
Kevin.
puppy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can you show us?
I pick him up tomorrow.
Oh my
And it's been like my whole life. I never had a puppy. I never had a dog.
Now is the time.
So it's my first one. So super excited.
Oh, I'm already seeing it from far distance. Oh my god, this fluffy thing. Can you show? That's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Hi, Matt.
It's a cavalier.
We're talking about the last new experience you experienced, and for him, puppy.
So he's gonna be my
your
buddy. He's
your buddy.
entering my life. The potty training, I guess, starting tomorrow.
So why the puppy?
I don't know. I just it just felt like I needed something, like
new.
That.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Like, what dog did I want? And it's the one. And I went on, and I go all in, right? So I contacted 24 breeders.
Oh my goodness!
Within 2 hours, and then
I love this story.
And then the first one to contact me, she said, hey, I have, because it's very hard to get the Cavalier Spaniel, because usually
Cavalier Spaniel.
King Spaniel.
Yeah, okay, like purebred. Okay.
Yeah. So she hit me up and she says, I have one. I said, great. I said, I want to come take a look. She says, when? I said, right now. And then she says, okay, I have one left. I said, great. And she's in Grass Valley. So jumped in the car, went over there, and it was the last one. And then the person who got him didn't want him, because I guess his nose is doesn't have a little black thing or whatever.
Wow.
She's like, are you sure you want him? I said, I'll take him. So it was I don't force it, So that's what I wanted. This is what the universe gave me, and I took it. And now it's gonna be a great life.
Oh, that's gonna be a great life. So, oh my god, thank you for sharing
you?
that. Last new experience. Well, last night with my mom, she. Oh my god, it's so funny. I'm trying this thing out, you guys, where it's like I'll make an effort to communicate with my mom, because growing up in my teenage years, I was very rebellious, and it was like, there's that friction where your parents are more like, my experience is that I felt very judged by my parents. Mm-hmm. If I did something bad, it wasn't like, okay, let's have a sit down.
Almost Asian families.
Yeah, right? So why did you feel like you did that? Like, is everything okay? It was not like that. It was like, bad girl, like what? So why'd you do that?
Yeah.
It wasn't in that tone. So, and I remember my parents always asking me, just text. In my mind, I'm like rebels. I'm not going to text. They shouldn't have to worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I'm an adult now. So like, you growing up and thinking about the people who matter most in your life, and then looking that your relationship with them is actually not really that present.
Yeah.
So, I would say this has been a completely new experience, because I had to look at myself and like, okay, I'm doing personal development. I'm like growing and stuff. I'm looking at my family. Do I see them doing these practices that I'm doing in my life? So who's the more weird one? Who's the person that has the most growth right now? You're going to have to be the bigger person. Who's going to change? Who's going to have to adjust things?
That's cool.
Is it going to be your parents? I don't think so. They've been that way for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I chose to change. I chose to adjust.
Though.
They can, and depending how, your relationship with your parents, I know that not everyone, they might be super closed off, and they'll,
Which is fine. You can still influence them.
Yeah. It's going to take time, though.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an overnight thing.
Yeah.
So I started swallowing my pride, and when my mom says something triggering, I put myself in a place where it's like, hey, she's my mom.
Uh-huh.
She just wants to have her 2 cents.
Yeah.
That's it. And I just need to shut up. Shut up, Quinn. Yeah, let her be heard.
Yeah.
And then things started changing, you guys. Things just started just adjusting a little bit. We stopped arguing. My mom noticed me asking more questions about her life.
Yeah.
And then it was like this thing where it was like all starting all over. And it took months, you guys. I want to say this has been like a work in progress for like, I want to say like maybe a year.
Oh shit.
And I texted my mom last night. I was like, hey mom, so I haven't been at home. I've been like working late. And she was like, oh, that's okay. We had this conversation. So anyways, and like my mom would like text me like emojis and stuff like that. See, like all your parents want is just communication.
Yeah,
connection. You did not forget about them. Yeah, we do all want connection. So, that was a completely new experience for me. Like, We actually had a texting conversation. And when I was in San Diego, she called me and we had like a 15-minute conversation. And I was just walking back to my Airbnb, you know, and my mom wanted to stay with me on the phone.
That's cool.
You know, yeah, she was asking me what I was up to and stuff.
So
I felt
both
my
of
energy.
you have been craving it.
Yes.
She just didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I would say that for me has been quite the new,
I think,
fulfilling
like I said earlier, I think
experience.
all of the videos and content that you're putting out is amazing, and I'm gonna reach out to everyone who's watching to get some
Hi, Matt.
support and help, is to see if they can more people. I'm trying to encourage her
Oh.
to really focus on creating an online course.
Which I am. Yeah, I am. I'm
I'm gonna
declaring it
rephrase
to
that
you right now.
to get it done within the next couple months.
Okay.
Because the stuff that you're putting out there, people that watched it, and I watched it, I benefited from it, you know, so whoever watched it benefited, right? But then once that's in the what do you call the Facebook
Wall, the
yeah,
feed,
once it
the
passes, right?
Yeah, you're talking about. Are you talking about
so
the
the only
time?
people that benefit, will be the people that've seen it, right?
Yes.
So you really, and I'm gonna ask all of you guys to really encourage her to get about to work and put it together.
Yeah, I know that there's and I have my Periscope community too. That would yeah.
Because all the people, the only people who've seen it are the people who've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about now? So are you saying the stuff that you shared has no value? Well, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
So put it together like a really. I'm gonna drill
happy
you
to-
like every week
okay.
to get this
So I'm
done.
a coach now.
No, I'm serious. You have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as my obligation to push you to get it done, because by me pushing you, that's also me contributing to the world through you by encouraging you to do it.
Right. You're being like a supporter / cheerleader
And I want all of you
/
guys
like.
to do the same.
No, you guys, and in me in doing this too, it's encouraging to other people, whatever it is that they have there on their heart or an idea that they have, to really do it.
Leave
With
it
that said, I am hosting a gathering every single month. It's for the ladies. Sorry guys, but it's for the ladies. But some of you guys have been vocalizing, if only there was a place that I can go to that's safe, non-judgmental. It's like a support group, and you can like talk about your ideas or whatever. So I hosted one just last month with these two other lovely ladies, Tia and Britt. So we're doing another one.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
FYI, if you guys are needing to feel some sort of fire and meet like-minded people, like message me, because it's gonna happen
And
on
message
a monthly
her,
basis.
and message her a reminder to get a course done.
When's your course? Just ask me, so when's your course coming out? And that will totally, like, I'm
Yeah.
working on it, you know,
Mhm.
so.
Like a 30-day guided course.
Yeah, I'm planning it all out. It's gonna be awesome. I want it to be where it's like a system where, I'm being there with you guys, like, on that journey.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be where it's just like,
Then you can do
everything in
retreat.
10 days. No, it's going to be like, oh no, we're going to practice this for like a week, and then let's talk. You know what I mean? Like
You
a
grow
real
community,
journey.
and then you can actually have a retreat.
That would be lovely.
Do you think I'm playing?
No, I think it'd be for real. No,
Yeah.
it'd be for real.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
help you make this happen.
He's like, I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm
Like I feel serious.
I'm really serious.
See, and then people hold you accountable, and then it's like, yeah.
And everybody's watching. And watching after.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we go, this is so much fun. I so appreciate you being here and us staying in contact.
My second live.
And your second
My
live
first live was with
ever.
you.
Oh my gosh. Was it in the car? Yes, it was in the car. And you recorded
Yes.
off your phone. But it wasn't live. It was like
No,
a
it wasn't
recorded
live.
thing.
Yeah.
Mine thing was live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See. Love it.
So can we do like, okay, so where can people learn more about you? Because you're creating some awesome stuff. Can we talk about the Storm program real
sure.
quick?
Sure.
And your book real quick?
Sure.
And then we'll end it.
Yeah. So Storm is my company. It stands for Special Team of Role Models. So what we have right now, it's a 5-day course that we just implemented, and it's going to be, sold to people. It's $55 course that they can then deliver to their school or to the kids' school or whoever, and then the kids will go through a 5-day course on how to be more kind, how to be more honest, how to be more resilient, how to be more courageous.
Awesome.
So that goes live on Monday, I think at 12 o'clock. So I'll give you a link.
Yes, and please give it to me so I can put it on here.
That'd be great. And
Yeah.
people can sponsor the program, and then our company will deliver the course. It comes in a beautiful box to a school of their choice in a city of their choice. A lot of people are talking about having it delivered to the elementary school that they used to go to years ago. So we're super excited. So I'll definitely share a link. And get that going.
I was gonna say something. I was like, this is like for adults too.
Well, that program's
Oh,
for
you guys,
kids.
yeah, it's for kids. But
yeah.
I'm just thinking like, okay, what is it to be honest? What else?
Honest, courageous, kind, resilient.
Resilient.
How not to give up on things and then how to achieve your goals. So that's for kids. Now I do have a private mastermind group there with adults. So that's
And I'm like, these are the things that it's
I know.
like.
Everyone should have it.
Where was this when we were kids? All the anyways.
But you can
We all get to
follow me
grow.
on Instagram. It's Succeed Daily.
Very easy to remember. Succeed daily. Okay, I'll make sure I put all that.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So until we meet again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.